Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be sharing with you how to make this kimono top, and I'll be using one size measurement that can be used as ready to wear. I'll be using this African print fabric, and the amount of fabric I use for this top is 2 yards. But if you want your kimono to be longer, you can use at least 3 yards or 2.5 yards. Depends on how long you want it. The first step is to fold the fabric into 2. And then I'll fold it again into another 2. So basically I fold this material into 4. So now that the fabric is folded into 4, that means I'll be able to achieve both front and the back piece after cutting them together. The next step is to cut the neck width. The neck width I'll be working with is 4 inches, and the neck depth for the front is 13 inches. Now I will connect these 2 points together in form of a V neck. And the neck depth for the back is 2 inches. Now I will connect the points to the neck width to form a curved neckline. To measure the sleeve length, you need to place the starting of the tape on the center back of your client's neck down to the desired length of the person. Since I want the kimono to be one size kimono, I'll be using the entire sleeve length. So from the center back to the end of this kimono is 22 inches. So now I'm going to measure 2 inches from here and slant it back to the neck width. The next step is to mark the sleeve opening. For the sleeve opening, I'll be using 11 inches. That means it's 22 inches round the sleeve. And from this point, I will mark 1 inch and go in horizontally. And now I will extend the mark downward vertically to the end of the kimono. For the bottom of the armhole, I will be curving the side a little to avoid a rough fold after joining, so it relaxes properly. So the length of the fabrics will depend on how many yards you use for the jacket. Since I use 2 yards, it gives me a length of 36 inches. If you want the length of this jacket to be longer than 36 inches, you can use the fabric width of 2.5 yards or 3 yards. So now the next step is to separate the front piece from the back. So you can easily trim out the front neckline. On the front neck depth, I mark 1 inch horizontally. The next step is to extend the 1 inch that I marked down to the end of the fabric in form of a straight line. So now I'm just going to cut out the front line like this. So this is the front piece of the kimono and this is the back piece of the kimono. So now the next thing is to cut out 2 patch pockets, which I'll be attaching to the front piece of the kimono. Now I will fold the fabric into 2 I'll be working with a pocket measurement of 14 inches long and a pocket width of 12 inches. The next step is to separate the fold to achieve both pockets. Now I will turn the fabric to the wrong side to fold the top of the pocket in by 1 inch and fold again by another 1 inch and pin. After pinning, I will take this to the sewing machine to secure the opening. The next step is to fold the edges of the pocket with a pressing iron by 1/2 inch like this. After folding the pocket, you turn it to the right side like this. So now the patch pockets are ready. So the next step is to place this on the front piece of the kimono and attach it. So because of the slit opening for the front piece, I have 2 pieces here. Now I will take one side of the front piece. So to get the placement of the pocket right, I will place my tape horizontally from the front opening to mark a vertical line of 4 inches. Next step is to place my tape measurement from the shoulder line to the mark length of 20 inches. So this simply means the distance between the shoulder line to the pocket is 20 inches. So now I will place my pocket directly on the 20 inches that I mark and pin the sides. The next step is to take this to the sewing machine and secure the 3 sides of the pocket without securing the pocket opening. So I will repeat the same pocket placement for the second piece of the fabric. After attaching the patch pocket, I'll place the front and the back pieces together, with the right side facing each other. The next thing to do is to take this to the sewing machine to join the shoulder loop together by 1/2 inch. So after that, I'll take the top to the sewing machine to secure the sleeve opening by folding it in by 1/2 inch and folding again by another 1/2 inch. After securing the round sleeve opening, the next step is to join the front and the back sides together by 1 inch. The next step is to take the measurement of the front opening with the neckline included. So to achieve this, I'll place my tape measurement starting from the hem of one of the front piece like this. So I'll continue measuring it all the way. So now I have 60 inches here. I'll just mark the 60 inches and take my tape and measure the rest, which is 23 inches. So what I will do is to add the 60 inches plus the 23 inches, which give us 83 inches altogether. So the next thing I'll be working on is this strap. I'll be using this strap as a band for the jacket. which is 5 inches width and it's 3 inches long. So now I will fold the band into 2. So when I attach it to the jacket, it becomes 2 inches wide. So now I will use my pressing iron to make sure that it is properly folded into 2 before attaching it to the kimono. So when sewing, accuracy is very, very important. So I'm going to make sure this band is properly folded into 2 and place a notch at the center or a mark on the band to avoid having one side of the band getting longer than the other one when attaching it to the jacket. And on the jacket, I will also place a notch at the center of the back line like this. So the next thing to do is to place the center of the band together with the center of the jacket and pin them together all through the jacket opening. After pinning together, I will take this into the sewing machine to secure the band to the jacket by 1/2 inch. So after I secured the band to the jacket, I also overlocked the seam, and then the last thing to do is to secure the hem of the jacket by folding it in by 1/2 inch and folding again by another 1/2 inch. Now you take it to the sewing machine and stitch it round. So this is how to make our free size kimono jacket. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I upload my next video. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.